Beth Richard, member.
Bridget Songok, member.
Keter Julius, member.
Isaac Mosbey, member.
Silas Sum, member.
Trufosa Kuto, mwanakamati.
Chepto Lydia, member.
Ndupo Silas Kogo, mwanakamati.
Josephat Bet, member.
Naitwa Mheshimiwa Josephat Arbey, mmoja wanakamati.
Lucy Chepkemei, member to this committee. Thank you.
Jina langu ni Elliot Sang, mimi ni karani wa kamati hii.
Nami naitwa Justice Kirui, mimi ni karani katika hii kamati.
Kibet Agri, committee clerk.
Asanteni sana waheshimiwa na karani wetu. Nafikiri sasa ni zamu yetu kuwapatia wazee wetu wajitambulishe. Karibu.
Kwa majina naitwa Samelimo, Koitalel family.
Councillor David Sulo, Koitalel Samoei family, Jesume sub-county.
Barossa Francis Salam, Curator, Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum.
Kipchoge Arap Chomu, mimi ni family member, tena ni mwandishi.
Councillor Goyoki, mimi ni member ya Koitalel. Philip Kebenei, Kaburu Councillor Beldas.
Asanteni sana wazee wetu. Kipindi kinachofuata ni nyinyi mkule kiapo kuhusu yale mtaenda kuyasema siku ya leo. So nitamuita karani wetu ili awape kiapo.
Karibu wageni. Kwa kiapo, najua kuna wenye wanaelewa Kiingereza na kuna wenye wanaelewa Kiswahili. Hiyo ndio jinsi ambapo tutaweza kuapa. Pia tutakuwa na wenye wanashiriki katika makanisa mbalimbali na pia kuna wenye wanashiriki katika misikiti. Sasa kuuliza kama wewe ni Mkristo ama wewe ni Muislamu ama uendangi kanisa yoyote. Utanijibu ndipo utaendelea na kiapo. Na kama utatumia Kiingereza uniambie, kama ni Kiswahili utarudia nyuma yangu, baadaye utaweza kuweka sahihi. Tutaanza na mtu wa kwanza. Utasimama. Je, wewe uko katika dini gani?
Sorry?
Which doctrine do you believe in? Are you a Christian, Muslim?
Christian.
You'll use your Bible, lift it up using your right hand, and proceed to swear yourself.
I, Sami Kiblagat Limo, do hereby swear to testify on all matters in question and to tell this committee the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you. You can proceed to put in your name and signature. Thanks, Mr. Lima. Next person. Are you a Christian, Muslim, or you don't subscribe to any religion? If you are a Christian, you use the Bible, lift it up, and proceed to swear yourself.
I, Councillor David Sulo, do hereby swear to testify on all matters in question and to tell this committee the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Proceed to sign and put in your name. Thank you. Next person. Raise your Bible using your right hand.
I, Baroswa, do hereby swear to testify on all matters in question and to tell this committee the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Proceed to sign. Thank you, Mr. Baroswa. Next person.
I, Kipchoge Arap Chomu, do hereby swear to testify on all matters in question and to tell this committee the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Put in your name and signature. Thank you, Bwana Chamu. Next person.
I, Councillor Christopher Koyoki, I hereby swear to testify on all matters of the question and all this committee and the truth, all truth, and nothing has truth. So help me God.
Thank you. Your signature. Asante sana. Wewe ni Mkristo? Wewe ni Mkristo? Inua Biblia juu na urudie nyuma yangu. Mimi sema jina lako.
Mzee Philip Kebene.
Na hapa ya kwamba yale nitasema mbele ya hii kamati yatakuwa ya ukweli, ukweli mtupu. Mungu nisaidie.
Mungu nisaidie.
Asante. Asante sana.
Asante sana karani wetu. Kwa ufupi ningependa kueleza lengo kuu la kualika katika bunge hili, na kwamba kwanza kabisa kamati hili lilibuniwa na bunge hili ili kuweza kuchunguza mambo kadha wa kadha kuhusu yaliyojiri na yanayojiri katika kaunti letu la Nandi. Na lengo kuu la kuwaita ni hili muje mtupe habari, kwa sababu kamati hili lilibuniwa ili ichunguze utendakazi wa idara mbalimbali ya serikali yetu ya Nandi County. Kwa hivyo nyinyi tuliwaalika hapa kwa sababu katika rekodi zetu tuko na habari kwamba Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum ilitengiwa pesa milioni 2, na katika madaftari inaonyesha ya kwamba kazi ilifanyika, lakini tulipokuja kule kuangalia mambo haya tukapata ya kwamba kazi hiyo haikufanyika kwa kiwango ambazo inahitajika. So kwa hivyo tukaona ni vyema kualika ili muweze kuja kutupa habari mnayojua. Kwa ufupi hiyo ndio habari, na ningependa nimpe kiongozi wenu ili mujieleze kwa ufupi. Karibuni.
Thank you, Chairman. Kwa majina mimi naitwa Councillor David Sulo. And I've been the chairman of Koitalel Samoei celebration for some years. Pardon?
Oh,
okay. Kwa majina mimi naitwa Councillor David Sulo, and I'm the chairman of Koitalel Samoei celebration. We had our elders who started this celebration a long time ago, 1997, led by Councillor Christopher Koyoge on my right hand. But today, you have explained to us why you are here. So some of us are actually wondering about even this letter, about the summon. This is the letter you wrote to us. Maybe we got the other day. But it's reads like this: renovation of Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum 2023. I thought it should be 2023, 2024. Maybe I get your clarification, Mr. Chair, before I go.
Budget, it is showing that it was allocated 2 million in the financial year 2023-2024.
Thank you, Chair.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Because of time, allow me to explain properly. Because in the year 2023, we had no Koitalel Samoei celebrations. We had no Koitalel Samoei celebration. And we as family are wondering why and how comes we are here. 2 million allocated to Koitalel Samoei Museum. I am the chairman, and the family had written the letter to county government that we shall not continue with Koitalel Samoei celebration because of few issues that we have been witnessing in that place of Koitalel Samoei Museum and the celebration generally. Especially, we had some complaints. Koitalel Samoei Museum is actually under national government, and we had requested the county government if they can be able to work with national government for anything to assist us in the celebration, not only renovation. So, my worry was my question is, we are here, and you are talking about 2 million, whereby we never participated as part of committee who organized the series of 2023-2024. In other words, we had no Koitalel Samoei celebration 2023. Our last celebrations were actually 2022, when His Excellency Deputy President of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, attended the celebration. And from there, we had refused. I personally even to say a few words about the celebration. So I just want to enlighten that we had no celebration in 2023, and we don't know about this 2 million.
For clarity, what were the reasons that led you not to continue partnering with the county government?
Thank you, Chair. One of the reasons actually were the issues about actually our children. If you come to county government of Nandi, wesipata hata mtoto wa Koitalel Samoei who is a sweeper even, despite we have intellectuals or scholars wale walisoma, tukasema what are we coming here? Another issue is about historical injustices. Koitalel Samoei and the Tani community and the Talai community face. In some years back, my area MCA, Honorable Amos Korir, table, and I think it is in the answer of this Honorable House, whereby some money was set aside, 108 million, for Koitalel Samoei, Nandi, and Talai historical injustices. After that, we don't know where that money went. That was one of the reasons. Another reason is the allocation of money, whereby we usually come to celebrate Koitalel Samoei. We are not involved in any funding or any allocation of money. Something like if we say now, you are saying 2 million was allocated, we cannot be invited, or we are not in the committee, we don't know what was going on. That is why we had to go and say, no, celebrations. So another issue is about actually annual celebrations. We say we should stop. No Koitalel Samoei University, no Shere of Koitalel Samoei. What are we benefiting as a Nandi community, as a Talai community, or Koitalel Samoei? And then we turn up Koitalel Samoei University. That was some of the reasons. Maybe I can keep some of my brothers here to contribute to add on what we had said. Maybe I can keep my brother here. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Waheshimiwa, kwanza nataka nishukuru ya kwamba leo tumealikwa katika kikao hiki, sisi tukiwa jamii ya Koitalel Samoei, ili tuseme yale ambaye labda tunaweza kuwa tunajua kuhusikana na hii pesa ambayo mumesema ni 2 million. From the word go, mimi naweza kusema ya kwamba hii 2 million kama ilitolewa, then haikupelekwa kwa mausoleum. Hii neno tunasema renovation. Kama ilikuwa iwe ni renovation, ukienda kwa ile mahali mausoleum, hata kama unaweza enda, I know you've gone there, you've seen yale ambaye iko pale. Kama ni renovation ambaye ni ya ukweli, pale ungekuta toilets. Ever since we have been requesting, if there is anything that can be done so that we get the public toilets around the mausoleum. Even during the time when we have the celebrations, we have nowhere to go. And here, the 2 million has been released to go to a known place for whatever the renovations that we don't know. Even during this, the budgetary allocations, we as the family are not involved in any way. We did not even know when were this money released. It is only by coincidence that we are seeing it from these letters or the reallocation newsletters that there was some money which were actually released to go to the mausoleum, of which, if it were something that to be done with the renovations, even the tiles itself, even the roofing itself is still leaking. So when we say we've been given 2 million, seeing what is in the ground, it is good you went there. Seeing what is in the ground, it is not justified to say that the 2 million were released to go to the Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum renovation. I think on my own self, the question here you've answered, you've asked, is whether the work was done. To me, no work was done. Thank you.
Maybe Mr. Chamo can take over from here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, honorable members and chairman. When I read the letter that there was some renovation done at the Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum, I did my own research. I'm a student of languages. I tried to divine the word renovation, and I discovered renovation means restoration of something which is something old, like a building, to a good state, or to repair, modernize, restore, refurbish, and revamp. So that word renovation is out of place in my own understanding. Because what was done at the site was painting, or rather repainting. What was painted is the office and the inner part of the mausoleum, because the outer part is stone. So it's my honest submission that Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum was not renovated as indicated in the budget, the budgetary allocation. It was repainted. I went further and tried, because also I have 3 homes and I've been painting and revamping and renovating. I went ahead and tried to establish the amount which, at the highest amount which could have been, might have been used in that repainting, could be less than 50,000 Kenya shillings. So I'm wondering where the 2 million disappeared to. Maybe there's someone used it to repaint, to renovate this own house or our own house. I went further, then I revised my Kiswahili. Renovation means kufufua. So hakuna kitu ilifufuliwa huko Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum. Point number 2 ni kwamba the reason why we withdrew, and there is a copy of the letter we wrote to the county government, that from now henceforth we are no longer collaborating with you during our annual commemoration of Koitalel Samoei. Reasons, one of the reasons, major reason was this. There was no transparency, especially when it comes to issues of budget and financial management. We just hear there is a money released by the government, but we never understood where those money went. So we decided there's no need for the county government to say we are working together. What they normally do when they say they are supporting us during our annual commemoration is to buy a loaf of bread, to a bottle of soda, half loaf of bread for an individual, and a bottle of soda. So that is what they used to mean we have been collaborating. So because of that, we said, when we are establishing this commemoration as early as 1990s, we used to come together, bring some flowers, we pray, then we disperse to our own destination. So we saw no need for this Koitalel Samoei celebration and commemoration to be a cash cow this time around. So we decided to say no. In fact, that no, I still valid, because even this year, today is 7th, we only have 2 weeks away for the commemoration, and we are still on that. We shall go there, have our own prayers, place the flowers, then we we leave. So there was no more renovation of Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum as alleged. Thank you.
Chair, maybe you could keep Councillor Koyogi because he and the Alliance maneno sherehe samani 1997. Also yeye ndiye alisema no head of Koitalel Samoei, no commemoration anymore. Karibu Councillor. Chairman.
Asante sana, honorable members na chair. Nafikiri siku ya leo kwangu sasa ni siku muhimu. Nimekaa hii nyumba for 24 years, lakini kiti ilikuwa si namna hii. Umejaribu. So, Bwana Chairman, hii maneno ya Mausoleum ya Koitalel Samoei, hata hii ni kitu kidogo sana. Nafikiri kuna kitu kingine mingi imefanyika huko. Sasa kuambia sisi maneno ya 2 million shillings kwa Mausoleum, Bwana Chairman, hii ni maajabu. Kwanza, kwa nini King Charles alikuja Kenya na Wanandi walipigana na Wazungu? Kwa nini King Charles hapana kuja Nandi na huko Nandi ile mali aliua Samoei? Kwa nini? Mara mingi nasikia High Commission ya London anatembelea hapa, anapeleka Kapiyet, sijui inapeleka wapi. So Bwana Chairman, kama nyinyi viongozi wetu ya hii county, hii maneno ya Mausoleum ni kitu kidogo sana. Na nilisema siku moja, vila kichwa no serie, hata sisi pato iko hapo. Mimi mwenyewe nilianzia hii maneno ya Koitalel Samoei 1997 tarehe 1 wakati tunaenda Samitui kwa maneno ya Wanande na Kimnyolei. So nilimwambia mandugu zangu lazima tuende kwa Nandi Hills kwa maneno ya Koitalel. Na kweli tunakwenda fanya hiyo mkutano nyumbani. Hata hiyo mkutano alifanya nyumbani kwangu, kwa sababu watu wengi ilikuwa anaokopa maneno ya KANU. Siku hiyo ilikuwa hapana mchezo. Ikienda kinyume ya KANU, wewe taona takuweka wewe mbaroni mara moja. 16 February tukaanza maneno ya Samoei. Na tukaanza mwaka huo mpaka 2005 wakati Kibaki nakuja, tulikuwa naendelea huko. Na wazee ilikuwa watu wachache, wengi ilikuwa wanataka hiyo maneno. So wakati sasa tumepata serikali yetu ya kinyumbani, tunafikiri angeendeza Koitalel Samoei kwa njia safi. Lakini waheshimiwa MPs yetu wa Nandi, nyinyi tulipatia nyinyi nafasi kuangalia Nandi. Samoei ilikuwa mtu sujaa, na ile sujaa kamili. Si sujaa ile kama mbwa, ni simba, lakini kuona vile naendesa jina yake si mzuri kamwe. So Bwana Chairman, hiyo maneno ya 2 million, ngawa mimi ilikuwa nimetoka kidogo kwa hiyo maneno ya Koitalel, vile niliangalia hiyo si namna hiyo. Na kuchunguza maneno ngine vile Councillor Suluha anasema hii 108 million wakati Jemateli iko kwa ofisi, hii ingine ya support hati 19 million na ingine. Hii sasa ukitaka kupafua, nyinyi sema ukweli na kuambia hiyo kuchunguza maneno ya Koitalel. Koitalel hayuko, lakini anachunguza Nandi. Usifikiri anaenda mbinguni huko kilomita, iko is around. So Bwana Chair, vile minaelewa wewe sana na papa yako, nyinyi endesa hii Nandi, hiyo kazi mchezo hiyo.
Asante Chairman, kwa sababu ya tunapokosa saa, wacha nipatie curator of the National Government, the National Museums of Kenya, Mr. Talam. He's the one who is there. Some of us are just family members coming there annually for the celebration. So Talam knows more. Because we had said no celebration last year, so Talam can tell us more. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Following what the elders have said, Koitalel was gazetted following the presidential decree of 2007 and 2005. And then there was the issue of the Mashujaa Council. That is contained in Kenya Heroes Act number 5, 2014. So Koitalel was made the first or admission one amongst the heroes, courtesy of the two station of former President Kibaki. So from that is when the former president gave out 2 gifts to Nandi, which he said it will improve the lifestyle of our people. One is the mausoleum, which is also under cultural center, which is now late, and 2, the higher institution of learning, the Koitalel Samoei University College, which was supposed to have kicked off 2008. So from that, as Museums of Kenya, we were given opportunity to manage the hero and the heroines. So far, we did manage to gazette 6,000 Nandis, along with Koitalel and the ministers who were dubbed Maotic. So far, 6,000 Nandis are represented by the honorable members in this house. They are national heroes. There's no place in the world that a lot of people have been gazetted in the government documents as national heroes. Now, so from that, we were told to talk of stakeholder scenario. So I thank the elders. Before the devolution, we were given opportunity to first meet the family, and 2, other stakeholders. And the other stakeholders means the family with Nandi people, with the corporate world. I did work with Mr. Chamu and the rest of the elders in looking for some stakeholders to help us celebrate, because we identified the 19th October in the Richard Menesagan diary. And we found the 19th October to be the day Koitalel was killed, and that day was used to mark every hero and heroine. And before the devolution, we collaborated with the family members, Koitalel members, family members of Koitalel, that the others we have, and the rest. We collaborated with SACCOs in Nandi Hills, the tea estates. We went with Chamu across the 22 estates, requesting for collaboration in terms of giving us Machani Chai. We also went to the Red Cross, and from that time, we used to do commemoration, and it was until the celebration that was crowned with the former Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister, and in 2018, the devolution was here, and something which was unusual happened. 15 minutes before the former President Uhuru Kenyatta came, there was toilet leakage. There's toilet leakage. We had to run up and down. But initially, we had written a good report. Every minute, we give out a report. Now, what made such a day almost nasty is because of what we have written with the elders as reports, and we used to collaborate those days before the devolution. And when the devolution came, something unusual happened. There was no longer inclusive. The issue of the 19th October was never inclusive again. For my case, I was just writing the celebration was here, and I met my chairman and the family members, and the celebration was done, and it was over. I never met any, I never talked with any member of the county level of government. So it's because, why was county government entitled to the issue of budgeting? and doing collaboration with other members. The issue that has arisen is that there was a bit of divide and rule, and it broke the norm of the chairman and the elders. Even me at the national government, I have never attended. I did it last in 2016. That was the last we went for the meeting. 2016, that was the last we went. And other meetings we have never attended, because I always, for me, I do keep what we call public participation. When it comes to celebration, I have the chairman from the community. And I do minutes of the meetings each and every moment. Now, so for the elders, that's why the elders have the problems on the fingertips. That touches Koitalel, because this is what we have always done as a group. So another issue that has killed the issue of Koitalel is the MOU. After national government and county government doing an MOU during the time of Dr. Kibunja and His Excellency the current governor, it was the work of the county government to work with other stakeholders on matters MOU. So because we have never had a time to meet with anybody, those other MOUs of the stakeholders have been killed, and it's now almost late. That's why the place has become how it is. So for me, you know, the issue of 2 million, it forced me to go to NSIS to report, because I could be in jail. When Chamo came, I told him I'm running now, because, you know, I'm a government officer. So I was forced to report to the police, to the DC, because it's not, I don't know what happened. Ilibidi nijipange kidogo. So for 2 million, that's why I've always called these elders to come. It was supposed, in fact, the elders in Koitalel, you know, there are 2,000 numbers. They could have come here. But thanks in advance to the chairman, because you never brought the family. They were surprised. They have never seen anything like that. Otherwise, chairman, that's a previous history and background of National Museums of Kenya and elders, as far as Koitalel Mausoleum is concerned.
Thank you, Chairman. Let me summarize. If I keep nipatie msewa naandika burua, tutaseme kwa sababu whatever we have been doing tunafanya na wasewa naandika burua. That is why we msewa kaburua is around. So wacha niseme tu machache that I am requesting the honorable members to investigate properly about this 2 million. I still say we had no celebration last year. Again, investigate with Kenya 3S, the 19 million that was set for Koitalel Samoei Marathon, that we have been hearing here and there. That 19 million was set aside for Koitalel Samoei Marathon last year, of which I think the honorable members may not be aware. But that thing, just to consult the Kenya 3S or AK and find out, was that money issued or was that money used properly? It is actually the same as 2 million.
Chairman, there is an issue that you are raising that is not in our records.
Yes.
And for clarity, you are saying 19 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Set aside for the Koitalel Samoei Marathon.
Yes, that is what we have been hearing. That last year, like 2 million.
Now, the 19 million was set aside. Is it by the national government or the county government?
That's why I'm saying investigate with your CECs or whatever Department of Culture. If there was certain money like 2 million, you are saying, unajua 2 million tunasikia hapa are equal to 19 million. Kwa sababu mara tunasikia kuna 19 million na watu wake wanaweza kujua.
Mwenyekiti, nataka ni ufafanuzi kiasi. Kuna mambo mawili hawa wase wameleta mbele yetu. Ya kwanza ni hiyo jambo ya renovation. Ya pili, na sijui kama nafikiri council lako yalikuwa. Kama sio financial, nataka tusaidie. Kama sio financial 2018-19, kulikuwa na acclamation by the members of the public and the family that 108 million be allocated to follow up on the injustices that were committed to Koitalel family. And it was affirmed by all those who were in attendance to set aside 108 million. Sijui chairman kama unaikumbuka, lakini kwa hiyo ya marathon, mi sijawahi sikia.
Thank you, Honorable Bet. Chairman.
Thank you, Chair. Let me clarify that. And I concur with my brother there, Mheshimiwa, because Mheshimiwa Amos Korir captured Kamuyo word by that time under the Excellency Kiliobat Lagat table, and it was approved by this Honorable House. And I think it is in the hands of this Honorable House that 108 million was set aside for historical injustice, not only Koitalel Samoei family, but Nandi people who based together with Koitalel Samoei and the Talai community. Those historical injustices, that money was set aside 108 million, and MCA Amos Korir is still there, can come and prove to you maybe in another time, please.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. One thing that I have not gotten it clearly is about the 19 million that you are alleging it was set aside for the Koitalel Samoei marathon.
Thank you, Chair.
Can you give us some leads so that as we carry out our investigation, it will be...
Thank you, Chair.
Yes.
Because we had said no Koitalel Samoei celebration, I think that the same department set aside vile tumepata leo barua tuko na 2 million. Even the HK knows, or even the department knows, there was some money was set aside, 19 million for Koitalel Samoei celebration, which was supposed to be done last year, whereby we had no celebration. That's why I'm requesting you, Chairman, in case investigate these issues.
Okay, thank you. So maybe we have one elder that has not spoken.
Msewa Kapurwa.
Asante sana mwenyekiti, honorable members wa kikao hichi na wasee wa Talai, wasee wa Samoei, Koitalel Samoei Foundation. Yangu mimi mwenyewe nikiwa mmoja wao wasee, kwa sababu niko kwa kamati yao. Hata nimeshangaa siku ya leo kwa sababu tumeitwa hapa kusema mambo ya Koitalel Samoei, kwa sababu tunatarajia sherehe. Mwaka jana sherehe hakufanyika, lakini mambo tulipopata tukasikia pesa ilitengwa na sherehe yenyewe hakuendelea kuendeshwa. Na ya pili, mambo ingine saa zingine tunashindwa kujua, kwa sababu ukisikia mambo yengine imefanyika na ingine hajafanyika. Kwa hivyo ile mambo ambaye inakera sana. Ukisikia mambo ya Koitalel Samoei, sijui kwa nini inaendanga hivyo, kwa sababu hata ukisikia mambo ya shule mara Nandi, mara Mosuriot, particular place tujajua ya kwamba ni wapi sasa ambao ni kituo kenyewe. Lakini ninaomba kamati hii usaidie sana mambo ya Koitalel Samoei, kwa sababu hiyo saa zingine tulikuwa na sherehe tunaonanga shida kubwa sana. Yuko wakati mwingine tulikuwa na wageni kutoka Central Province, kutoka Kimati Foundation. Ile shida tulipata na Suluhu ilikuwa chama, na hiyo watu wageni ambao walikuwa alitukujia, ile mambo tulipata siku hiyo ilikuwa ni ngumu sana. Kwa hivyo ninaomba kupitia kwa hii kamati, mambo ya Koitalel Samoei msimamie mkiwa kaunti ya Nandi, ile mambo ya Koitalel Samoei iendelee sawa. Hiyo ndio yangu nikiwa mzee wa Kaburwa Council of Elders.
Thank you, asante sana. And maybe nikiuliza tu swali, mnasema ya kwamba hamjawahi kuhusishwa kwa mpango yeyote kuhusu mambo ya Koitalel, sababu kwa vijikaratasi zetu tunaona ya kwamba kuna pesa zilitengewa na inasema ya kwamba kuna renovations ambazo zilifanywa. So nyinyi munaeleza kamati hili ya kwamba amukuhusika kwa njia yeyote katika mpangilio huo.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and honorable members. Let me be very categorical here. The 2023-2024 alleged renovation and commemoration never happened. Kwa sababu tulikuwa tumeona makosa mingi, dosari nyingi kwa moyo ya utumizi wa pesa. Tukasema mtuachie hii sherehe ya kwenda kusherehekea huko juu, tufanye ile ya turudie ile ya samani ya kwenda kuweka maua na kuomba, labda tuende nyumbani. Hii mambo ya kusema kuna nini, kuna mkate, kuna chai, kuna nini, tunakataa. Kwa sababu we saw hatukuwa na njia yote ile. We saw some people, especially the county government, wametumia hii kusiphon public funds. Tukasema hatuwezi kuruhusu jina la babu yetu kutumika vibaya, and history will harshly charge us. Tukasema wachana na county intrusion into this issue. Tufanye kienyeji vile tulikuwa tunafanya zamani. What we discovered during the day, hata wakati tulikuwa kwa hiyo sherehe, kwa sababu tulikataa hata uwanjani, tukafanyia hapo compound. Tunashangaa, even on the day tunaendelea na maombi, tunaona mtu anaendelea kupaka some funny issues. Hata tukitembea ndani ya nyumba, ile red oxide ilikuwa inatoa viatu yetu. So tukasema, what is this? Kumbe somebody alikuwa anataka kujustify the usage of some money. Hatukuwa tunajua. So mipango yote kama tutaalamu maeleza, wakati tulikuwa tunapanga yote pamoja ilikuwa inaendelea mzuri. Lakini ilifika wakati county government ilipoingia ndani, wakatupa everybody outside, especially members of the family, members of the community, hata members ya Kaburwa, wakafanya kivyao. How they did it, how they budgeted, we were not part and parcel of that.
Okay, thank you. Maybe nitaruhusu waheshimiwa waulize maswali na tutaanza na Mheshimiwa Keter kutoka Kamnituni.
Asante sana mwenyekiti kwa sababu umenipa hiyo nafasi. Kwa wazee wetu, nafikiri mwenyekiti umesikia tiririsho wasi kwa wazee kwamba hawakuona zile hela ambazo zimenakiliwa katika vitabu vyetu. Kwa hivyo hatuna maswali mengi ya kuuliza. Kilichobaki sasa ni kwetu sisi kuangalia kwa undani sana, tena kwa njia ya utaratibu, kwa sababu wazee wameweka wazi. Kwa hivyo nataka kushukuru wazee kwa kutujulisha haya. Kazi iliyobaki tunataka tu tuwaahidi kwamba tutaangalia kwa undani zaidi, na iwapo tutapata nafasi nyingine kuwaita ama kuwapatia ujumbe kamili, basi tutawajulisha bila shaka. Asante mwenyekiti.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Keter. Mheshimiwa Bridget.
Thank you, Chair. I just want to thank our elders for what they have justified. I was in Koitalel Mausoleum, and I saw what we saw with our own eyes. That money, it was not put there. And I think I can ask the ICT to show us, because that amount, 2 million, we cannot say that it was used in Nandi Hills. So kindly, ICT, can you play the video? If you can see the painting that were used, it was so cheap. There is no tiles. The roof is leaking. It's too pathetic. Yes. Kindly, members, can you check?
to the ICT team. Mheshimiwa, endelea.
Okay, and again, there is no toilets or latrines. I think ICT have skipped some touched grass houses for the whole, they didn't show the whole, yes, yes. So can you people say that they used 2 million to renovate the place? No. Someone has pocketed our money. Thank you.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Bridget.
Maybe Chair.
Yes, and apatia Mheshimiwa Laldim, then I will come to Mheshimiwa.
Yes, thank you, the elders from the Samoei family. You know, what I was mentioning about Ngogi, this is a part of the things. You know, a majority of Kalenjins or the Nandi community, they used to fear something belonging to Koitalel Samoei. But now, if they have gone up to that length of using the name and that's the money, it is very serious that we need prayers, because this is the respected family that people used to respect them. They used to, or said big, to look at and do other good things. So if kama tumekuja mpaka hapa sasa, we also need, I was among the group who visited the place. Even that Dutch grass house, it is somehow little. So hatuna mambo mingi, waja tuangalie na tuendelee fanya vile cultural kuombea inji oberur emetugul ak oberur Nandi agebe unataka santeni. Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Kogo.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, and thank you, elders. I just want to concur with my colleagues that I was part of the team that went to Koitalel Samoei. Just to, maybe there is a clip of one of the, somebody who had did the renovation, Mzee. So I kindly, ICT team play that, because we were told renovation was done at the crashed that house. But to some extent, the value for money vis-a-vis the work done was not proportional. So that you can see. Yeah, so you can listen that. As he's trying to do so, maybe if I may ask, there was if it was for you, how much would it be for that renovation painting?
Yeah, because I had mentioned that, because I tried to value how much would have cost. Kama ni mingi, ni 10,000. Kama ni mingi.
So because of the benefit of time,
Thank you.
The man who is talking, I think is nicknamed Makere. Is the one who told us that he was given 800 shillings to do that grass thatch house. in between, then I think they shared 400 each. The conversation went on, and whoever did that gave them 750 instead of 800. So we asked him if there was value for money, and he said that there was no value for money at all, in as much as he was just called to come and do the job. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Bett.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Allow me to thank my elders from my ward. Thank you very much for coming to be the witness for what is alleged. It has been done in Koitalel Mausoleum. Chair, seriously, these people, their name have been misused. People have been using their name to siphon. They have been using their name as a conduit of siphoning money, cash cow, and we will not allow. As a member of Koitalel Samoei, I am here on your behalf, and that is why we had to invite you so that you witness where these 2 million went. It went to somebody's pocket. You have not been consulted in any activity taking place as far as Koitalel Samoei celebration is concerned. And it is good, elders, Koitalel Samoei elders, they don't lie. These are respected elders, county-wide, country-wide. They are known. And Chair, you remember last time we had another scandalous project named Kapsisi Water Project being renovated again with 2.9 million. And I had to speak out here at the floor of the House. It is in the record. Going forward, it is good you have come. We have senior leaders here who have been in this floor of the House. Senior Councillor Kayugi. He has been serving in this floor of the House for 24 years. He is the longest serving councillor. We have Councillor Sulo. They have been here. They cannot lie to this honorable House. So, Chairman, going forward, anybody who have been siphoned or pocketed this amount will not go unpunished. Let me it be in the record. Otherwise, thank you for coming, and we will keep on investigating more and more and more. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Bett. I will now welcome Honorable Maina, and we close that chapter with Tarbi.
Asante Bwana Mwenyekiti, ningependa kuwashukuru wazee wetu hawa ambao mmechukua nafasi yenu kuja, na niseme kwamba niwaombe pengine msamaha mimi kwa niaba yangu kwanza na kwa niaba ya wenzetu, kwa sababu pengine kumekuwa na ulegevu kidogo mahali, ndipo sasa tumefikia hapa. Lakini hivi karibuni tumesema na tukaamua kwa nguvu kwamba tutaruhusu mambo kama hayo yaendelee, na sana sana wakati tunaongea kuhusu shujaa kama huyu ambaye mmeongea kumuhusu, ambaye sisi wote tunamuhusudu na tunaonelea kwamba pengine hata angekuwa ametendewa mengi zaidi, kulingana na kwamba aliweza kujitolea muhanga hata akafariki katika hiyo hali. Kwa hivyo si vema na ni ya kusikitisha sana. Hata mimi sikuamini wakati waliposema kwamba pengine kulikuwa na kazi kama hiyo. Nilifikiri pengine kulikuwa nayo. Kwa hivyo leo mmetuambia kwamba haikuwa, na kwa hivyo basi kuna uongo mahali, na tungependa kuwasisitizia kwamba hatutaacha jambo lolote lilipotee. Tutaangalia na tutahakikisha kwamba wakati tunapoenda mbele tutashughulikia mambo hayo, kwa sababu shujaa kama huyo ni wetu wote. Nina hakika kwamba hata Kenya mzima, nakumbuka rais ambaye aliaga Mwai Kibaki, nani ndio alikuwa wa kwanza kuja hapo. Kwa hivyo ningependa kusema tu kwa ufupi, na nikiuliza swali pia nimeambiwa kwamba kuna curator, ama ilikuwa ni kuna curator hapo. Kwa hivyo wakati hii kazi kidogo, tunasema kwamba hakukuwa na kazi kabisa ama kulikuwa na kazi kidogo. Na wakati kulikuwa na hii kazi kidogo, wewe ulikuwako?
Thank you, Chair. On matters, wakati walikuja, we were just told we are preparing ourselves kwa maneno ya tarehe 19. So we end to help wazee na mambo ya celebration ikue ingare. So when they say that, I told them, okay, have you met with the elders? Because kuna mikutano.
Na ni nani huyo mwenye mlikuwa mnaongea na yeye kupitia kwa mwenyekiti?
Yes, one of the directors who was leading mwenye alifanya hiyo kazi. One of the directors akasema, yes, they know it.
Anaitwa nani?
Mr. Sargoi. Mr. Sargoi.
Jina yake kamili?
I think honorable members.
Isaac Sargoi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo yeye ndiye alikuongelesha?
Yes, akasema sasa nimewaleta hawa wafanye kazi ya kungarisha the place, ndio wakati wa tarehe 19 itakuwa sawa. I told him it's okay if you have met with the elders, hakuna maneno.
Sasa wakati ulimuuliza kama alikutana na elders akasema ndio?
Ndio, alikubali.
Haya, ya mwisho kabisa.
Yes.
Niseme hivi kwenu, kwa sababu nyinyi ni wazee wetu, na nimefurahi kwamba kuona kwamba nyinyi ni watu wenye umakini na uzoefu mkubwa. Tafadhali wakati mtarudi nyumbani, mubaki mkijua kwamba kila mwananchi afaa, kama kwa mfano wakati ya kundi yoyote ya serikali inapokuja kwenu, lazima mpaka mtawauliza kuhusu pesa. Useme fedha ambayo imetengwa hapa ni shilingi ngapi. Kama mtu asipokubali kutoa hivyo, umwambie asifanye. Hiyo nataka kuambieni nyinyi na wengine. Tuachane na ile jambo la...
I think, honorable member, you are out of order. No, you are going beyond. Let us allow Honorable Tarbey to proceed.
Thank you, Chair, for giving me the opportunity. Chair, I want to confirm and concur with what our honorable seniors have said. That Chair, I got privilege to serve in the first county assembly, and there was a motion brought by the honorable member then, Amos Korir, who was the MCA for Koitalel Samoei. Indeed, we allocated resources for fighting of land injustices. That was the first assembly. I don't know what happened along the way, because I remember during that time, even the county of Kericho, under then Professor Chepkwony. I understand the Kericho succeeded in fighting for their rights, but I don't know what happened with the resources that were allocated for Nandi. So I wanted to confirm that indeed what they are saying is true, and it is in the answer of this House, Mr. Chair. Another thing which I want to confirm, I want to say if indeed it's true, this allegation, because it is the department who submitted these reports, saying they have used 2 million to renovate, and if we can go about using the testimonies of these elders, and even the members who visited there, Chair, I think we are headed in the wrong direction, because Koitalel Samoei is one of the heroes who has fought for this country. I know we have had issues in Nandi where we are saying some resources are being taken here and there, but if it has reached this point where we are now using our long-gone heroes to steal from them, yeah, it's not good. I know I wanted even to challenge the family, because some of our artists have performed using the name of Koitalel, and they have earned royalties. Maybe it's time even the family should sue those people who are earning royalties using the name, because the name is being tarnished, Mr. Chair. There is a famous artist who sang about Samoei in Nandi and how he liberated Nandi, Mr. Chair. But if this is the way to go, we are starting to abuse the name of our great hero. I think that should not be the way. And I want to thank these elders because they have come out strongly. I even have attended last year's function where the TB had attended, and some of us attended, and it was colorful function. What they are confirming that there was some issues of Ava, love, and soda. We never knew it was, they have been sidelined. And I want to concur, to agree with them that they should not allow henceforth, unless you are involved, and because there is no need of abusing the name, and the procedure is not being followed, Chair. So I want the task to confirm that we are allocated in the budget, and if the same Chair, maybe now that these elders may not come here back again, maybe when time comes, they request the support of this honorable house going forward, let's support these elders, Chair. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Honorable Trufosa.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I would like to thank the members from Koitalel family who have already come here to clarify for us. We have talked, and I've seen the structures. I don't know who built the structures, where the money came from. The national government built those structures which I have seen, or it is from the county government. It is only what I want to be clarified. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Trufosa. Maybe I will give to the chairman pertaining to the question that has been asked by Honorable Trufosa, that who built the structures that are in Koitalel Samoei.
Thank you, Chair. Because of time, nashukuru Mheshimiwa Pela ameuliza. Najua when we had 100 years another celebration of Koitalel Samoei, His Excellency, late Excellency President of the Republic of Kenya, Mwai Kibaki, had to allocate some money, around 54 million. Even some money were actually misappropriated. We didn't know. That Koitalel Mausoleum should have been a big thing. But National Museums of Kenya came in, and I want my brother Talam to elaborate more on that.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So far, in the initial stage, in the documents that are in National Museums of Kenya, 58 million Kenya shillings was allocated. And then when they did audit, when we arrived in 2011, we found that there is that mausoleum that has no exhibition. I was with Mr. Chamo in preparing an integrated work plan of the mausoleum. And when they did audit, I just went out of my curiosity, and I went for a file, and I read what was there done in that mausoleum. So it was allocated 58 million, then it was hived to 300,000 at that time. So, and that's what we gave formerly Senator, and now His Excellency, on matters making follow-up after the MOU. There's an MOU which was done by him and former Kibunja. So the detailed part of that, the main answer is the structure was built courtesy of the late President Kibaki, and the structure in Kalenjin came lumegap chitugul toloitenwa ki lumegap Koitalel toloiten nebo kotab kipkaa akotech choget kole kikitektoi eng kayata bo kirwokindet.
Asante sana. Maybe
Honorable Chair, could I just need a clarification? The curator has mentioned something about giving somebody something. What was that? Could he clarify?
Pardon?
You said you gave a senator.
Yes.
What did you give? And who is that senator?
So far, in the quest for historical justice, we did give the storyline of the mausoleum to the formerly the senator of Nandi, the first senator of Nandi, on matters what happened
the mausoleum that we went for integrated work plan with Mr. Chamo in Kisumu.
Thank you. Asante sana. Maybe
the answer was not very clarified. The national government funded the mausoleum, but the thatched house and the store, we ourselves built. And because of misappropriation of the 54 million, after the audit, we told the then senator, who is now our governor, to follow up this issue. That is what he meant by saying we gave the senator something. That is it.
Okay, thank you. Maybe, honorable members, I would like now to thank our elders for coming and for respecting the summons that we gave to them. We are really thankful, and we want to promise you that we are going to do the investigation until we know who went with the amount of money that was allocated to the Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum. So maybe I will give the chairman to give a closing remark on behalf of you all.
Chairman, I'm seeing my brother has raised something. I don't know. Maybe he has something before I say something. Maybe you can summarize.
Okay. Yeah. Asante sana Bwana Mwenyekiti. Labda kidogo mniruhusu niongee Kikale. Kiswahili at times inanitatiza. Kama jamwa mheshimiwa mwenyekiti Alain kongoi amugo enwe kebwa this honorable house nyoge mwagi ne kingen agobo ngalekab renovation, which is an allegation kele kikirenovaten kap Koitalel Samoei Mausoleum. Yeimunge boyot yemi meditab agui kikose ngwan ko ki family kebwau nyokemwa ke justifan ngalek chekikoek historical injustices ever since, even up to this time in point. Kemwoe kila siku kelen achek ko kikab Koitalel komakikere ki nekikeyoiwech nenyoljingei ak the mistreatment up to the killing of our late grandfather. Ngwan kikase ko ngwan ak ngekase ko ngwan kekere kotesetai tuguchotok nemakimake kiy kikoek tu anis, yani kimwoe tu after all mine uyo kilen amaine ko kongoi amu kakibwa yu akemoche kesom kele iman kokurech ko kami kiy nekomoche onai ak yekaonai keker kiy nekaak amu kanyo kemwowok imanit. Achek ko ki family kemi kouni arais makikoribotei Mungu, lakini the history nebo bichepkab Koitalel kekere kele mami kiy nekikeyochi bichoto. Kamwa boyot age eng yo akot eng nguno eng ngalek chetesetai eng county ninyonet kilen kityo ngonai Mungu amu mami any time nekikibwat bichoto, mami, kimwoe kityo kainet. Ako yo kimache kiy kemoche ngulekab bichoto, makiutye as yoto. Yo kimache keba wi kelen ocheng bichoto kongutyi, lakini yekakengutyi akeba kot kebor kobekyi yoto. So honorable chair, kimache kesom kele ngot ko iman kakimache kiy nekiyoe akeyai kiy nebo man ko kakebwa maokose kele kakibwa kas the truth about it achek chu. Ako anyun kai kityo ndakikase kenai ko katakinyi usona ole kitinye ngalek ko ki family amu mi ngwonin nemi uya nekekere kele ayoe Nandi amu aiwekuni. Kilya kilel ne bichu mayai ne arais machong'oi ngotko abwoti ale eng achek kokas teton koboru ng'wonindo ako asin ndakatokomi alake tokere man ole mi kiy nekekose kong'wan akobo kai akekere ketesetai nekanye keboisie kityo kele ngobun yuto tuguk kami ngo omandai tuguk yuto kap Koitalel omandai yuto kameto ibo ng'oliondono ko kikose kong'wan ako kakasiba mwat kayole kongoi amu kotache kimakibwoti kele ita time nekimuchi kebwau nyokemwa ketestify lakini God knows makokurechi ara kokasis chekokitinye ngobirurok Mungu yobendi ocheng'e imanit akoya imanit ako tun kochachanak history kole kioyai kiy. Kongoi mising.
Asante, Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman. Wacha niseme tu tunashukuru sana Mheshimiwa Chairman and your team, honorable members. It is not easy to get such honorable members listening and maybe contributing to what has transpired actually about Koitalel Samoei, the Nandi and the Talai. You know, Koitalel Samoei was not the only person that was killed in 1905. The majority were Nandi, about 600. And other immediate family members and his ministers, we refer them as Maoti. They were about 24 people that time on 19 of October 1905. So tunaambia nyinyi asante sana. Follow this case. Follow this issue. Pile kuna chambo. Celebration is next week. And possibly kuna wengine wanafanya mpango wa celebration. Sema on 19. Mara tunasikia maybe His Excellency the President might be visiting Nandi. Maybe there is celebration of Koitalel Samoei. And we had said no to Koitalel Samoei celebration because there is no Koitalel Samoei University. What are we celebrating when there is no even Koitalel Samoei main campus? Main campus actually Nandils. The other campus at Mosoriot are just the branches, and we agree with the Nandi community. There should be other campus in near future. Even the Southern Nandi, Ugo, Altai, Tindret, you should get such a offices of such a universities or sub-branches of university. So mimi nataka kushukuru Mheshimiwa Chairman na kusema chunguza tena. Labda saa hii tukiendelea saa hii tukitoka hapa kuna pesa imetengwa 2024 2025 na hatujui. Na tunatoka hapa hata saa hii hatujui mambo ya celebration ya this year. With those few remarks, Mr. Chairman, may God bless you and honorable members. Thank you so much.
Asante sana wazee wetu. Hata mimi kwa niaba ya kamati hili ningependa kuwashukuru kwa kuitikia wito wetu wa kukuja kutupa ushahidi fulani ambayo mko nayo. Nataka niwashukuru sana, na mnapoondoka mimi nataka niwatakie kila laheri, safari njema hadi mufike manyumbani mwenu. Asanteni sana na mubarikiwe sana.
Hapa nishu. Najua wasee wametoka mbali. Sasa hii wasee huwa mnachunga wasee saa zingine wakitoka mbali. Thank you very much.
Asante sana. Thank you very much. Maybe I will ask the Sergeant at Arms to usher the elders out.